Hey, what's going on, tribe? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So guys, I'm having one of them sleepless nights because the energy's been so light today. It's been a great day, man. Today's been a real nice day, man. Met some new people and I saw some old friends and we was all hanging out and it's been a vibe. So I'm having, the energy's quite high. I'm feeling quite hyperactive and stuff. So I thought, oh yeah, let me just check in with the divine feminine energies, because the new earth and the foundations that we're laying right now, they're more of a divine feminine energy, because the old world was created on a divine masculine energy, and the old world weren't working too tough, and the divine feminine is naturally nurturing in nature, whereas the divine masculine is more logical and the divine feminine is more feeling and experience. And I resonate with more the divine feminine energies, because energy doesn't have a gender. But I'm pretty balanced with my divine masculine and feminine energy, but I lean more to the divine feminine energies. So let me send you guys some blessings before we just start anyway. Peace, love, light, unity, oneness, abundance, forgiveness and acceptance. And just for you guys, if you don't know what this is white sage, but it's dipped in dragon's blood, and it's pretty awesome. Just to let you guys know, share the knowledge and all that. So yeah, we're just gonna check in with the divine feminine to see how she's doing, because in society as well, somehow the divine masculine is more superior than the divine feminine, when this is inaccurate. This isn't accurate, because the divine feminine, in what I believe in, if God was physical, it would be woman, because women give life. Women are nurturing, like the man gives the woman the seed, but the woman's got to look after the seed. She got to nurture it and take care of it. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, the women, the divine masculine energy is not superior than the divine feminine. But we all hold both divine masculine and divine feminine energies out there. If that makes sense. Giving you guys a little lesson in this shit as well. So let's see what's coming up first. The Buddha of enlightened actions, and then the card says, my soul informs my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. So divine feminines, you are being called to do what's your heart's desire, what makes you feel light and happy and energized at the moment. What do you truly want? Have you asked yourself what you truly want? Internally, not externally. We're not talking about cars and material shit, house and all that. We're talking about what does your soul want? Do you want to be happy? Do you want to have high self-esteem? What would your future be like? Your perfect future be like? And then you got to take steps to manifest that, or take steps into bringing that into fruition. So if you want to study or whatever. Then the next card is the Princess of Mercy, and the card says, giving is receiving. The energy of the universe is merciful. So divine feminines, you're being called to more, it's about balance, giving and receiving, but the divine feminine is more receiving in energy. So you're being called to kind of give more. And some of yous, if you're if you're female and you lean more to the divine masculine energy, you're going to be more giving in nature, if that makes sense. Yeah. And if you're a divine feminine, you're going to be receiving more. I'm a divine feminine, so I receive everything. Yeah, I don't chase shit. Like, everything comes to me. What I need comes to me. And that's real talk. I don't chase, I attract. So yeah, you're being called to turn that energy on yourself and be open to receive. If you've got a blocked heart chakra, you're not going to be open to receive what the universe is trying to give you. And then the next card is the Red Lady. And then the card says, I am pure strength. I honor my anger by giving voice to it. So if you're feeling angry, divine feminines, like the divine masculine has been taking the piss out of the divine feminine for many centuries, and using the divine feminine for his selfish needs to a certain degree. Like in certain religions, you can have like couple wives and shit, and it's like, why can't females have a couple man and all that? Do you know what I mean? Man is not superior than woman. Do you know what I'm saying? What I believe in, you know. But in religions and stuff, yeah, man is more superior. When it's like, no, it don't work like that, man. It's about balance. But there is equal give and take. And there's certain traits that the divine masculine has, and then there's certain traits that the divine feminine has, you know. So it's about balance. But yeah, if you guys are feeling angry, learn to channel your anger and process your anger. Your anger usually stems from hurt, divine feminine. So you may have some hurt going on in certain areas, past relationships, this is a message. The divine feminines have mainly closed off their heart chakra from being treated badly in the past, but you're being called to open your heart chakra to receive, and love is the highest frequency in the universe, so you want to be operating from that, and trying to find the balance. And then the next card is the Divine Mother, and then the card says, unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. So you're just being called to love yourself and others, man, because we're all in this together, and when you help others, you're actually helping yourself. And some of you's been called to do a lot of some self-care as well. Some of yous may need to do some cord cutting. There's some females out there with a more masculine energy, so you'll be a bit more reckless with your sexual energy. You're being called to do some cord cutting because you've got a lot of attachments to, like, maybe one night stands and stuff, and they're actually taking your energy. Not judging anyone, each to their own. It's all lessons and stuff. But being a divine feminine and being a queen, you've got to start carrying yourself as one. You know, making decisions. Would a queen do certain things? A queen would know her role. If you're not living up to certain standards, then where you gotta go. And that's the same for men as well. The divine masculine, you can't be settling for certain shit. Just because a pum pum might be great, still got a man up, dog. You know what I'm saying? You see my ego come out sometimes. It's funny. I'm bad-minded sometimes. But it's about the balance, man. I'm very balanced between my spiritual and 3D shit. I'm on job, you know. Trust. I ain't be doing all this healing for nothing. And then the next card is the Divine Feminine. I hold the universe within me. I am the force of an ever-expanding love. So yeah, Divine Feminines, we're more loving in nature. We're nurturing. We're caretakers, caregivers, should I say. Whereas Divine Masculines, they a bit more logical, rigid, straightforward, givers, and not really in touch with their emotions, should I say. But the Divine Feminines, we're kind of here to bring that out of them, you know, if that makes sense, and soften them up. And this is like vice versa, like we're not talking about a gender, we're talking about energy, yeah. So, and in society now, a lot of females are actually divine masculine energies. Like, I don't need no man, I'm independent, this and that, when a woman is actually meant to be submissive to her partner to a certain degree and be vulnerable. Do you know what I'm saying? Not, oh yeah, I'm independent, this, I don't need no man, and all this independent shit, and then they're struggling on their own and fucking, yeah, mad. They're coming out like mandem, like a man don't want to be dating a man, female, and that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, bro. It's like, that's such a turn off when girls say that. Yeah, bro. It's like, Nah, dog. I'm old school in it. That's all I'm saying. Fucking 90s baby and that. Like, man, got respect the females and all that, and the elderly. Do you know what I'm saying? Man, got respect for the elders and that. Yeah. And then the next card is our love of extorted light. And then the card says, I give endlessly because the light without end. I give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all I need. So you've been called to share your gifts. And know everything that you need is inside of you. So if you're looking around externally for a partner, look inside yourself. Once you get comfortable in yourself and you get to a certain healing place, some people may be codependent, so they don't like being on their own, or if they don't like being on their own, they've got to be doing something workaholic, having one night stands to try to fill that void. You're being called to kind of work on your heart chakra and start loving yourself, because the light is within. Everything you need is within. Your external world is a reflection of your internal world. So if you've got a lot of suppressed emotions, a lot of anger, a lot of unforgivingness, that's going to manifest in your reality, and then you're going to start bringing up scenarios like that, people, places and things, and drama and shit. What else is going on for the divine feminines? What is going on for the divine feminines? And then the next card is the goddess of all the flows. I am an ocean of creativity. I give birth to what exists within me. So you're being, the divine feminine is also more creative than the divine masculine. Masculine is more straight, and feminine is more curved. Like shapes are masculine or feminine. A circle is a feminine energy, and like a triangle is a masculine energy. So yeah, you are being something, you're giving birth to something, maybe a new project, or you're emerging. Some of these may be getting pregnant. Some of these may be very fertile at the moment as well. Some of these may be going on holiday. They're being called to step into your power. And once again, with the heart chakra, if your heart chakra is blocked, you're going to stop the flow of things coming in and out. Then the next card is the goddess of self-knowledge. And the card says, the essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. So you're being called to be genuine. Be who the fuck you want to be. If you're onto your spiritual shit and you want to walk on the road barefooted, do that. Like I was saying, I've done a post on Instagram about, like, don't do things to like people. Most people don't even like themselves. Yeah, don't be them people, like fucking on the gram stunting and shit. And it's like, with people, for people they don't even like. Like, do you even know all them people? Do you still talk to most of them people in school and all that? Do they even care? Do you care? Are you truly happy? So yeah, you're being called to do things that, the things that come effortlessly and light and energize you, that's showing you're on the wrong path. If it's feeling heavy, tired and weighed down, that's the wrong path, divine feminines. And this can go people for places and things. If you're hanging around friends and family members or a person and you're feeling like drained and tired afterwards, that's, their energy is off, dog. So you may need to sage them down, and make sure you're saging yourself down as well. Spiritual hygiene right now is important. Energy cutting, cord cutting, cleansing your energy, cleansing your space. Salt baths are good for cleansing your aura. Yeah, there's a lot going on right now, divine feminines. And then the next card is Lady of the Lotus Born. Embodiment is the deepest bliss. My body was made for enlightenment. So some of you have been called to change certain make certain lifestyle changes to embody more light. So if you're drinking a lot of alcohol, that's going to lower your vibration and you're going to be holding less light. The more light the more, say for instance you're eating meat and a very heavy dense food, that takes a lot to process. If you're eating more vegetables, it will flush through your body more easier, and then that's how the light the light and the energy travels through you more easier because it travels through your cells. So some of you are being called to step into your power and make them lifestyle changes that are going to help you raise the vibration and help you to step into your divinity. So yeah, alcohol, changing diet, like when it's little changes, not, oh yeah, boom, I'm gonna be vegan tomorrow. It's like, dude, just have a little bit more veg. All right, I'm gonna maybe meditate for like 5 minutes or something. I'm gonna go walk in nature. I'm gonna ground. Reading is great. Knowledge is power. And then the next card, the Saint of the Spoken Word, and the card says, every word I say becomes a prayer. I am the author of my own story. So yeah, what you think you create basically, and you're being called to kind of guard your thoughts at the moment, because at the current energy, the way the energy is currently, things are manifesting at almost instantaneously. So if you've got a lot of negative thoughts going on, try use affirmations, meditation to kind of slow that down, because that's going to start manifesting. You want to manifest and create the things you want, not don't want. Where your focus goes, energy goes. So if you're focused on negative things are going to manifest. What's the time saying? All right, yeah, we can do another one. And then the next card is the Enlightened Feminine. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? This is where we're trying to go. And then my gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. So some of you are being called to trust your intuition. Listen, if a feeling is feeling off, it's probably off. Like, you're being called to trust yourself. Learn to trust yourself. Some of you may need to work on your solar plexus chakra, confidence, trust, self-esteem, willpower. Because that's one of my affirmations as well. Trust in the process and trust in myself. Because that's how you take back your own power as well. Trusting yourself, like making decision and being okay with the decision, whether it was good or bad, because it's a learning experience. If you made a bad decision, you know, I might not do that again. Some people will do that again because they're hard of hearing, and the lesson will keep repeating till it's learned. I have been there, just to let you guys know. I'm hard of hearing, and I'm stubborn and impatient and reckless. Yeah, I'm a bit wild. I'm one of them kids that your parents warned you about, yeah? No, I'm all love and light, really, and some darkness and that, but the darkness is under wraps these days. And then the next card is the Essence of the Buddha. I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation. So yeah, everything, you can see the beauty in everything. It's just about stepping back. Even the bad, when we go through bad times, it's kind of just looking at it and not getting too attached to it, because there's always lessons in there, whatever it is, good, bad. And if you are going through a bad patch, it's okay, just it will pass. And just remember to be grateful for what you're going through, because there's someone out there who would love to trade what they're going through for what you're going through, trust me. But yeah, this is well, all right. And then the last card for you feminines out there, feminine energies out there, the divine feminine. My ego is in service of my soul, and I trust my soul's divine timing. So some of you females out there are more stuck in your ego than your soul, and you may be going through a period of self-sabotaging yourself, turning down opportunities, and more working from your shadow side. Some of you's got a big ego, and you're being called to kind of learn to work more from your soul, not your ego, because your ego is all materialistic and all that other shit. Your soul is who you really are, and it's about building that connection with your soul and being genuine and authentic with yourself. Because if you can't be genuine and authentic with yourself, who the hell can you be genuine and authentic with? Because you're already lying to yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's the only person. Yeah, that's what I'm about to say for that. But yeah, pretty dope reading. The energies for the divine feminine, there's been a shift. It's more working on themselves at the moment, which is pretty cool. More inner work and reflection, and manifesting how they want the future to be, man, which is really good, man. Pretty dope reading. But yeah. If you like the video, guys, like, share, subscribe. Don't be shy. And if any of you are interested in a personal reading, you can send me an email or send me a DM on Instagram. I'm pretty active on Instagram. And hit that little bell thingy as well, the notifications as well, because sometimes I randomly come on YouTube to do a live if I get guided to, and I also do that on Instagram as well. So hit the notifications, and I'm going to put all my information in the drop down menu and at the end of the video anyway. But peace, love and light, tribe, and I'm going to hit you guys up real soon.